Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Josh and today I've got something really exciting to show you guys. As you can probably guess what it is, obviously by the title because you clicked on this video, we are now finally seeing the Panasonic 18mm F1.8 lens that completes the quintuplet of 1.8 primes by Panasonic. And there's been a lot of people that have been really excited about this lens. So in this video I just want to talk about the rough specs, the price, when it'll be available, and of course show you guys some nice photo and video examples so you can decide whether this lens is for you. So first and foremost, as you can see, this lens is the exact same size and form factor as the other 4 primes in the little 1.8 set, which is absolutely fantastic because if you are someone that does a lot of filming with a gimbal, for example, it means you can swap out these lenses and not have to rebalance your setup every single time you make a change to your lens. So that's really nice, and of course, I think that this form factor paired with the S5 body, and of course the S1 and S1H bodies as well, is really nice. It keeps things nice and compact, and it's actually quite crazy how good the quality of these lenses are for such the small size, considering they're full frame lenses. But yeah, anyway, let's just get straight into the stuff that I'm sure you guys are going to care about, and that is of course price and availability. So this lens is going to retail at £799.99 in the UK, so that's £800, and I'm guessing around the same sort of price in the US as well. And then availability wise, I've been told that they'll be ready to ship as of October of this year, so October 2022. So that's actually quite soon, and let's hope that if you do get your orders in, that you'll start to see the orders come through the door and hopefully units landing in your hands, which is actually really exciting. So image quality wise, I have nothing but good things to say about this lens, as I have about the other 4 primes in this set, and that's not because I'm biased, it's just because they're actually really good lenses for the money that you pay for them. I think that the 18mm lens is super sharp, even in the corners, and even when you stop down to 1.8, the sharpness is still very good in the center of the image, which is really nice. I really like the 18mm focal length, especially for vlogging and of course for wide angle photography as well. It's a nice sort of medium ground between 16mm and 20mm, and of course because this lens is retailing for £800, it is actually quite a bit cheaper than the 16-35 f4 S Pro lens by Panasonic, and of course it's a lot smaller and can stop down to 1.8, so there's a lot of things to love about this particular lens if you did want that sort of thing for your kit. So yeah, really happy with the image quality coming out of this lens, and autofocus wise for vlogging and stuff, I'd say it's pretty similar to how the 24mm performs in the 1.8 set, and funny enough that's actually the lens that I use for all these talking head sort of shots in my YouTube videos, and I've always got that switched to AF and never really had too many issues with it. So AF wise, I'd say this is a really good shout, and as we all know, Panasonic lenses AF wise tend to perform a lot better than Sigma do on the L mount. So if you did need a lens that had good AF capabilities for the L mount for video, then I say that this is a good choice when compared to, let's say, something like the Sigma 14-24mm, for example. I think Panasonic have done an absolutely fantastic job of packing so much quality into such a small lens, just like they have with the other 4 primes in this little set. So yeah, and of course, like I said at the start of this video, this has been a highly anticipated lens, and ever since it was sort of, I guess, leaked or rumored by Panasonic themselves, I know that there's been a lot of hype and stir about when it's coming out, and even though it's been quite a long wait ever since then, I'm still really happy that it's now here, and to be honest, it doesn't disappoint at all. As someone that shoots with the L mount and Lumix bodies all the time, I definitely think that this lens will be something that I consider for my personal kit, just because I can see a lot of use for it, you know, like it's really good for the vlogging stuff, like I said. I think for photo and architecture stuff would be really great, and I mean, to be honest, once you've got the standard focal lengths out of the way in terms of, you know, your own lens kit, then getting a decent ultra wide, in my opinion, is always something that's actually quite important to do. And even though I do use the 16-35 by Panasonic quite a lot, I can definitely see myself using this quite a bit as well, considering it stops down all the way to f1.8, and that for me is a massive plus of this lens, along with the, you know, really small form factor and price. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it somewhat useful, entertaining, or interesting, and if you did, then please subscribe, because I do make a lot of content here surrounding the Panasonic S5 and the L mount ecosystem in general, so if that's your vibe, then this channel will be for you. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and hopefully I shall see you in the next one.